Harry, you're familiar, of course, with the young Lamar Jackson. Where do you go to college?
Louisville.
Louisville, just like you, my friend. Harry, of course, named a Hall of Famer this year of Louisville. Big ups to you. Harry, so the Baltimore Ravens, I don't know if the word is reeling because it feels unfair to say that a team that has lost so many players to injury this year and so many other players that landed on the COVID list has been reeling because they've still remained competitive, all things considered. But the Baltimore Ravens are all of a sudden 8-7. They've got a big game on Sunday against the Los Angeles Rams. Their quarterback, Lamar Jackson, at least practiced yesterday for the first time. Let's start with this premise, Harry. If they don't have Lamar Jackson on Sunday, do the Ravens even have a chance against the Rams?
Do they have a chance? See, that's the thing, though. With John Harbaugh and the way this team has played this year, being decimated, being down so many players, I can never count them out because of the culture with the Baltimore Ravens, because of that organization, because of that leadership. And I know John Harbaugh is going to do everything to have his team ready to play that game, no matter who's out there or not. Now, if Lamar Jackson doesn't play in that game, then it's probably going to be Tyler Huntley, and I think he's just returning today from the COVID list. So they got some things shaking up there. I thought Josh Johnson did a decent job last week against the Bengals, but I don't know. They're playing like quarterback roulette right now.
Yeah, and by the way, Tyler Huntley, Josh Johnson deserve immense credit for filling in the way that they have. Like, Tyler Huntley was a player that went undrafted a year ago. Like, no one was talking about him being a potential, like, real solid NFL backup quarterback. Seems like that's where he is headed at worst going forward. Josh Johnson was signed 11 days before he started for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, who as of right now still does not have a new contract. If you think about that 2018 draft class, you've got three sure things from that draft class. You have Lamar Jackson and obviously Josh Allen. And now, you have two sure things, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Josh Allen's got a $43 million per year, 6-year extension. Lamar Jackson is still playing on that rookie deal, and he was the 32nd pick. His contract's a lot less valuable than Josh Allen's was as the 7th overall pick. Lamar's got to be mindful of his own future as well here, Harry. But so the Ravens are an interesting team in general. So let's just imagine that Lamar does play on Sunday. If Lamar is healthy in Week 17, Week 18, have you seen enough to believe that the Ravens can still be a factor in the AFC, or have the injuries taken such a toll? Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey in the defensive backfield. You've got offensive linemen out for the year like Ronnie Stanley. They've got so many players who have been ruled out for the rest of the year. Even if Lamar returns, does this team even have a chance?
I think they always have a chance, especially if Lamar Jackson is their quarterback. He's a guy, we call him Mr. Do-It-All, right? Literally a living legend. Got his number retired at the University of Louisville this year. It's only been two players in Louisville history that got their numbers retired: Johnny Unitas and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is still with us right now, so he's a living legend. So I think this organization always has a chance when you have Lamar Jackson at the quarterback position because he can do so many great things. We've seen him this entire year put this football team on his back after they've been depleted. So I wouldn't put nothing past the Ravens. I wouldn't put anything past Lamar Jackson as well. And I do believe that they have a chance as long as he's at the quarterback position.
Well, the AFC North is still wide open right now, Harry. We'll talk about it all throughout the show. As the AFC North, going into Week 17, is the only division where all four teams still have a chance to win that division. It's amazing how that is the case. The Bengals have a chance to punch their playoff ticket this weekend and could basically win the division with a win over the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday. Hard part of that, of course, is beating the Kansas City Chiefs, who are on an incredible win streak of their own right now. And Lamar, I want to see him back on the field. I just put aside the football side of it here for a second, Harry. Like, if you're Lamar, would you be playing without a contract in hand right now? It just feels like so frequently we're seeing quarterbacks secure that deal as soon as they can, and yet Lamar has played an entire season without an extension when few doubt that he is worth 37, 38, 40, $43 million per year, just like Josh Allen got.
Phil, I just hope he can be able to get back out there on the football field because, like I said earlier, he is a tremendous talent. And when this team has Lamar Jackson, you can tell that it's a big difference. It's a big difference in every player on that football field, and they want to go out there and perform for Lamar Jackson. Not just Lamar Jackson, they want to perform for the organization and themselves as well. But when Lamar Jackson is out there, you can tell this is a different organization. This is a different team. You basically have Superman back there at the quarterback position who can make plays all kind of ways. He can do it with his legs. We already seen him win an MVP within his career. So if Lamar Jackson is out there, they always have a chance.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson gives the Ravens a chance. We'll see if he's available on Sunday. Again, right now, the party line from the Baltimore Ravens, they're hopeful. We'll see whether that means he does play on Sunday. The game's at 1 p.m. kickoff against the Los Angeles Rams, who got to travel across the country again after playing in the Midwest and Minnesota this past week. The Ravens hopefully take advantage of perhaps a slow start.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.